Hey everybody, welcome back to Ravenhawk Coins, and today we're going to be doing a $25 box of pennies, an opening, so hopefully we get something really good. And right now I don't even know if these are circulated versus uncirculated, so let's do the magical reveal. And while we're waiting to see the box get open, because it takes a little time, I have other boxes of pennies waiting, and these are my jars of all copper. This is from 70s to the 80s, 70s to 80s, again 70s and 80s. These back here are boxes of 2017 Ds that I've amassed. Those, from what I understand, have been getting a lot of errors lately, and because of that, I'm going to have a lot of work cut out for me. And fortunately, these are circulated pennies, so this should end up being a good box. Well, I'm just optimistic. Either way, I'm going to look through these and see if there's any enders, and then go through the first rolls. If I find any enders, I'll come back and show them. If not, I'll go through the first 10 rolls and then show you what I have. Alright everybody, so I've gone through the first 10 rolls, and as you can see, I got a number of finds, and I've got my pennies out in stacks of 10 just to remind me where I'm at, so that I stop at every 10 and give you guys an update. This box over here is where I dump all my coins that I'm not going to look at or keep, or look at again. And then I also have my handy dandy red book, and this jar here I throw all my copper in once in a while, to fill up. Anyways, so I'm going to go through and show you what we got here. We have, I ended up 5 wheat pennies. We got a 1945 Philadelphia, and then a 1945 S San Francisco Mint. And just flip those over so you can see the Wheaties. We got a 55D and then two 58Ds. The 58Ds are pretty common. And I have a pretty nice looking 1970 and a 1970S. These little 1970Ss you saw the other day, $50 make you holler. Paul was lucky enough to find a small date, and that was an awesome find. So I normally put all these aside and try to look later to see if I can find them myself. And then these are just some better looking, kind of decent looking 72, 76, 76. I'm doing this for display purposes. Normally what I do when I go through coins is I have a stack of copper from the 70s to the 81, and then these will be your from 59 to 69, and then I have over here the 82s, 83s. I also look at the 84s for the ever-famous double ear. A lot of you guys that watch the shows on here know that the guy Coin Op, that's one of his favorites. And then also I make a pile of 92s, and I normally have some other dates that I throw out there too, but on the 92s I'm looking for hopefully the Holy Grail, the closed AM. Anyways, as you can see, not too bad for the first 10 rolls. So I am going to look at the next 10 and then show you what we have. Be back soon. Alright everybody, we're back, and so far in the first 20 rolls, this box has been pretty impressive, guys. I got a couple more Wheaties. I got a 1950D. It's got some gum on the front, and it's pretty worn out, but hey, it's still a wheat. But the two standouts could not believe it. Found a 1938 Wheatie, and then I could not believe this one, a 1920 Philadelphia. It's a little worn, but hey, anytime you got a coin that's almost 100 years old in your hand, it's just amazing. That's one of the cool things about this hobby, and keeps people interested, is if you think about the history that this coin probably has gone through in almost 100 years, it's amazing. I also found a Canadian, a 1984, and then a 69 that I need to look at. A couple 87s that are a little beat up. This really neat looking 1980. Anyways, I'm going to open this next stack of 10, and as soon as I'm done, guys, I will show you another highlight. Alright, everybody, well, we've gone through the third set of rolls, and as you can see, the copper pile's growing, and you know, especially the 70s and 80s. The 60s is always its one side. I haven't found any more new wheat pennies yet, but I did find a couple 2009s, a couple coins that are, you know, pretty offset. This one here has a really wide rim on it, kind of hard to adjust, you know, and honestly maybe I just need to get a new camera. Also found this 1975 Canadian, so far not a bad box. And you know, guys, I can't reiterate more that this is one of those hobbies that you can do with your family, and you know, honestly the output really isn't that much as far as your investment and your return on your investment. Anyways, I'm going to get on to group number 4 and come back and let you know what else I find. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're back, and I actually found a 1946 wheat penny, kind of in rough shape, and then I found probably the world's most hated wheat penny. Well, at least whoever owned it before me hated it, because it is beat up. It's a 1952. Yeah, the back looked nice. Well, at least it's the copper value. And then I found this 1986, and I've never seen this before. I wish I had a better thing I could show a magnification, but it's actually got a crack that runs along this whole edge. So I'm going to have to do a little research and see what that might be. As you can see, everything's growing in size, but really only the two finds, the two wheat pennies and the weird cracked coins. So got one more batch of 10 to do, and then we will do a wrap-up. Stay tuned. Alright, everybody, well, this is the aftermath of the box. As you can see, we got quite an impressive stack of copper in the 70s to 80s, as well as the 60s. I also got a couple more wheats. I ended up finding a 47S and a 57D that's, you know, kind of beat up, but not a bad night, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 total Wheaties, ranging from 1920 all the way up to 58. Not too bad for a box. I've also picked up a 1975 Canadian, and you know, there was one other coin. Oh, I found this really interesting toned. It's a 2000D. I don't think I'll really keep it, you know, but it's really kind of a neat looking coin. I like the toning. But anyways, so like I said before, guys, this is a hobby that you can do with your family, have a lot of fun, and find some pretty interesting stuff. Like always, please like and share the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Ravenhawk Coins. And if you have any ideas or questions that you want answered, or subject that you want to see covered, drop us a line and let us know. Either way, happy hunting, good luck out there, and have a great day. Ravenhawk Coins signing off.